I guess we're
Are
just
we gonna
never...
have to draw straws for the ugly bastard?
The ugly bastard. What? Who?
Salmonella?
Oh. So you're thinking that the trial is
I
not
don't
going to
want to
last
be
that
him.
long?
Yeah, we'll probably. We should probably stop after the trial. It's gonna be a bit, but
Mm.
I do
Yeah,
have to consider who's gonna be that guy, and also DMSKS, even though that's definitely you.
That guy with the glasses.
who? Creme de ville?
All right, let's go to court.
Yay! Court!
My favorite place to be. Courtroom number 4. That's unfortunate.
Not as good as courtroom number 5.
Wait, I was the judge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to take a drink of water.
Water is good. I could go for some water right now.
Yeah, we can wait a little bit while you go grab a water or something.
No, I have water. I was just saying that for dramatic effect.
All right then, let's do that. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show that the court that on 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Will Powers,
Sorry.
Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented was during the trial will all point to this.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
Yay, Detective Gumshoe!
Woo!
Detective, if you would, just briefly describe the case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1.
How do you know that?
Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. I also know that because I got all this found ahead. Now jump ahead later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
I should listen to the whole thing again.
The reason why they know he was in Studio One is because that's where they found his body.
That's okay. Yeah, I guess. Alright, K-Bora, Gay-Bora, no.
I think I could probably remember that. What did he say?
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Alright. That's good to know.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. That question is, what did the security lady at the car station see?
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand.
Wait, I just realized that Tiger's got two.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay. Sure.
Will the witness declare her name? It's gonna happen eventually.
Oh, good.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Oh God.
Your name, please.
So I'm guessing he didn't meet up with this witness before this trial started.
No, he definitely didn't.
Seems Edgelord has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. You just call me Grandma. It's practically my name. So even when I was young, I was Oldbag. The other children would make. But even the boy, he called me Oldbag. Well, I just cried and I cried and I cried.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Technically, Edgeworth could have also objected for irrelevance.
Yeah, but that's not how this game works. Perhaps
Realism is out the water, my
testimony.
friend.
Objection to relevance is not something that exists in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney universe.
I mean,
We all know it.
how else is Phoenix gonna bluff his way through the cases?
Yeah, exactly. I already read this line.
Now,
Good.
the witness that was stationed on the main gate the day of the day of the murder, correct?
Yeah, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, somebody would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
He's sure one hell of an old bag.
Ha ha.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the car station at 1:00 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1:00 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5:00. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked by me at 2:00 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, we know what we're gonna do.
I believe this is the first character who you can get penalized for pressing because she talked too much.
Alright, it's over here, isn't it? Where the hell is it? I have to press E.
E. E. E.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
E. 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 E.
Let me
Silver,
get this straight, old bag. I mean, Miss Old Bag. You have been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about this. You're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Sure thing, Judge, here.
What is this exactly?
None other than a steel samurai defender of the Neo-Old Tokyo.
Why they call it New Old Tokyo?
I don't know.
No. Because Old Tokyo was taken.
Miss Old Bag. Is this Mr. Powers that you saw?
What, was there like a Neo Tokyo and the current Tokyo became the old Tokyo, but then that got destroyed, so that became Neo Old Tokyo after it was rebuilt or something?
I'll question it.
Think about it like New York.
But, well, there's no New Old York.
Well, Old York is just York, right? But if there were another New York, then that would be New New York. And Old New York would be Old New York.
There's no New Old York.
Well, I mean, you could do the same thing depending on how your city is named.
Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that Powers, right?
No, they can't. Grumble, grumble. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean he's sorry, I'm having a stroke right now, Your Honor. But it doesn't mean that Mr. Powers is Steel Samurai.
Yeah. Characters. Oh, right.
I know that! I wasn't born yesterday.
You certainly were.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having
Old.
trouble calling the old bag, apparently.
However, do you have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Wills? Do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Huh?
Even Edge Lord is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you.
It's a court. What do you expect?
I expect to have some privacy, young man. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, "This isn't any good as evidence, pal." He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, the old windbag has left even as she edgelord speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through with the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. But look at that picture. Look at this photograph. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day.
I can't believe you showed our first photographic evidence and we didn't get to say, look at this photograph.
Well, I was kind of waiting until someone actually said, look at this photograph.
I guess we can.
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy.
It was close enough that I kind of alluded to it this
Hmm.
time.
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. So,
Well,
You know, I did a session. I've been doing VA sessions, and one of the characters needed a squeal, and I'm not good at that, so that was fun. All right. So, what? Do we just press everything? Do you guys want to just press everything?
I think you should try pressing if you can. I will tell you if my voice starts straining more than I can.
Wait for summer.
yeah, you haven't even said anything yet.
I think at some point that they do start penalizing you for it, but until then, I would like.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind the mask. Everything I've said is on the screen and narrow. Yap it up. You today always whining about each other, pointing at other paws, is enough to make it all live.
Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think edgelord even admit his match.
Okay, so it's like now. She just goes off and gives you that, so you have to do it without pressing her then. Go ahead and press all of the other characters, but not Old Bag, there's no point. Okay.
Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, sorry. So he's walking strangely because he was injured. Or tired.
It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See? You didn't trust me. Whippersnapper.
Maybe press this one.
Phil, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
So are we just pressing everything?
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg.
He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers.
We're basically pressing everything.
I guess so. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, right. Maybe it's later when they start penalizing. I know that they do it at some point. Or maybe they don't until a different character later.
I'm just pressing everything.
Was Mr. Powers' ankles badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. That was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Ham, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you were.
And what about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backstraps around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
Are you sure you pressed all of them?
Trip and fall.
Yes! And to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai! What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Well, let's just skip over that part. Oh, skip over that part, shall we?
And where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. Didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. Actually, I think you didn't get this one yet. Wait, yeah, I think this is it. Press this one?
Press it.
Well, press it first to make sure you didn't do it before. And then I think this is the one. Sure did! His own samurai spear!
Samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Yeah, I remember this part. Lucky I was there with duct tape. If I had duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write down in the court record. Scribble, 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 scribble.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there
It's
is
just-
one thing that bothers me.
Which is... what?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
We're looking.
Anyway, that's not important. Witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Okay. Let's.
Silver.
I'll try.
Thank you. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. No. Now, where in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers?
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else was caught. Someone else was not.
Someone else not.
Can I restart that one?
Go ahead.
I also wonder if someone else not caught on the camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness please continue her testimony? No need to ask twice.
Now I know what her name actually sounds familiar. I don't know her name, but her
Bag?
voice. Huh?
Old bag?
No, yeah. Well, no, the voice that you're giving her. She sounds like Grunty from Banjo-Kazooie.
I've never played Banjo-Kazooie, but I am just doing an old woman voice with a little bit more gravel in it.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh god, we're approaching the 2-hour mark in the recording.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Power. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
This again continued. I feel like I have to present something. Tom Dad, the only person second in the studio for them is 2 hours. No one else went there. Let me press.
What about before when you got to the guard station?
Chips and mouth, 1 second.
You're good.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
You mean before 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. Oh, nom 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 chip. As I locked the main gates, and I locked the main gates so no one could get in. Not to mention,
Let's press
if they
this.
had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure?
Witnesses answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny! You let him have it, edgy boy!
God. Edgy boy?
Old windbag sure has balls. Well, you know what I mean.
I don't know, maybe.
Yellow windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for the matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
you to look forward to, perhaps.
Oh, remind me.
Oh god. You'll get there first, Phoenix.
Let me press this. I'm kind of pressing everything because I don't know what to do.
How do you know that?
Eh? Didn't I just explain? I guess I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his following officer's fondness for donuts.
Did I already press this?
You press the second one and the third one.
This feels familiar.
Yeah, this one you did. Phoenix said this. Wait.
Wait. Oh.
No! This is different. But we also already got past it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the end, see if that's.
You already did.
I think I pressed
think it's-
everything.
Yeah, present something then.
Alright, let me see.
It might have been this.
I'm pretty
Photo number 2.
Hold on. Gotcha. Alright.
Yeah, that's it. Photo number 2.
Awesome.
Hold on. Look at this photo one
Look
more
at
time.
this
There it is.
photograph.
Look at his photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever someone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head got it from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. It is also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
And that very computer printed out this photo. Note, on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken on at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I know that too.
Wow, really? I couldn't tell, Phoenix.
The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
The computer only held the data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Should this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows not one, but 2 people went into the studio that day. Yet there was only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the security lane herself!
Eh? You watch your mouth, you whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers!
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
Rolls eyes.
Any boy help! Oh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. She really weaponizing her age here.
She really is.
Yeah.
Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right! I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Yeah, well, yes, I suppose you can put it that way.
What the fuck has been going on in this case?
I see. For testimony, please.
Witness testimony, the other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I threw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. But to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. This old bag. This is the first I've ever heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right, anyway. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Go through the photos, check this, there aren't any photos. Let's just press everything.
1 second.
Another job?
That's right! I checked all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I looked closely at every one of the photos that the security camera takes. You back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. Those computers are just so frustrating.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you could tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers' photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. sorry. Well, who in the heck was it the photo that you erased?
Fanboy.
Fanboy?
No Chum Chum?
Oh, I was about to say, what's his name, Chum Chum?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about what was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well,
Excuse me.
if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employees area.
Oh hey, we investigated that.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
Yeah, like in Shawshank Redemption.
You.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, well.
And?
They're kids, children, whippersnappers.
And so the photo that you erase.
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
What the fuck? What are they even talking about?
Order! Order!
Oh shit.
Let me get this straight. You saw two people passing the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked about to be in second or fourth or third grade.
Oh yes, well what? Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in second or third grade. I'd assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Don't crush his dreams.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay it much mind. Isn't that what your actual job is, though? To stop those kinds of people from coming into the studio?
No.
It's clear she's not good at her job.
That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. It makes him a suspect.
Or a witness.
Yeah, but they're already trying to unsuspect him.
I mean, I guess he's not really a suspect, but still.
This court will take a 5-minute recess.
Damn it, that's not enough to make a, sandcastle or a Play-Doh.
That's like barely enough to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information.
Oh, shoot.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I need to go take
And no forgetting vital information this time.
Mm-hmm.
You have until I finish my dump.
Oh, Amber, you're up.
Yeah, I just turned my mic back on.
Mr. Powers.
Yes.
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dress room, or did you go didn't go to the studio. Ugh.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume is off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. Funny pun there. So, where does this leave me?
Sorry. It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect now.
Nick! What are we gonna do?
At first, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could convincingly have done this.
Right. Fluffing to the max. It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right.
Inconceivable.
But if we pick the wrong person, we might actually lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
He's saying that with a smile, like, I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick. It's time.
Okay, let's go.
Oh god, this recording is over 2 hours.
It's okay.
What does that mean? Please don't
Correct.
sigh like that.
Oh god, this trial's taking forever.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpower. Mr. Edward, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
Alright, the prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy with roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed the crime.
That's very clearly showing guilty until proven innocent.
I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Well, very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution claims. There is another person who has committed this crime.
Really? Who could have been?
The
Order.
victim himself.
Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
Fucking
If you
bitch.
accuse somebody who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Okay.
Just say don't accuse the child without saying don't accuse the child.
Right.
Why would you accuse the child, man?
Right. Great. As if the stakes were high enough.
Yeah, and I really want those stakes, but they're so high up on the shelf.
So, who is this person, other than Mr. Power, who could have committed the murder?
It was It was you, Judge! You committed it!
None of these options are fun.
It was me, Austin.
I think it was assistant.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
This is what I want to do. Who?
The Steel Samurai was dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning injury. Maybe because they have already been watching the action scene run through. There was the only one person other than Powers and Hammers who knew about the injury. The security lady, Old Bag.
Well, what? Whippersnapper. I can.
Order! Order! Is this true, Old Bag?
Old Bag, that's Miss Old Bag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume and slip into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go for the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate will take her picture. If she was in the costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see! Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Now, since you said that, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself on that one.
God damn it, me. God damn it, Silver.
That's odd.
Oh, did you play a sound effect? Because you know I have those muted.
Yeah, please realize this.
I forgot she had it muted.
Also, I have it muted, and also they're not funny.
It's not like I play them constantly.
No, that's not the point. They're just
Anyway.
not funny.
Isn't that the part where Edgelord pounces?
Like a cat.
Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection or some new damning evidence?
Yeah, he just like pounces, like he just jumps up onto the prosecution's table and
He's
like
patting it around like a little kitten.
like evidence.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
Lock her up.
The
The prosecution has no meaningful
meaning.
objectives at this time.
Oh, sorry, my
It's
bad.
me, man. I say you should lock up this old bag and throw away the key. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? No, but I don't like you anyway. Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What my move? Maybe now's my chance actually to take this whole way.
Press the
Oh
fuck
god,
out.
it's hitting me.
You ever need someone else to voice all back or anyone else go out?
We're almost done, but yeah, that'd be nice. Just for a little
Oh
bit
god,
longer.
we're almost done.
The
I think
same
so.
reasoning that Mr. Powers a suspect in the case.
Who wants to be old bag?
I can do it because I haven't done like very much this session.
True.
Can be used to cast doubt on Miss Old Bag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks the clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now that Windbag is the one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, said as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops.
Dark Fox, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof? Storm.
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. Also, I apologize for that earlier.
The attorney's badge, yes.
His badge will prove this.
I'm gonna try this first.
Your Honor? The murder weapon was a samurai spear.
Nick, don't sneeze on the evidence.
Sorry. I'm allergic to actually to old liars.
Hey! Don't think I can't come over there and whip you in the butt, young man.
I'm allergic to bullshit, right?
That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible!
I see! Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag's speechless. This has got to be the first.
I'm not gonna lie, when I presented that, I was thinking, oh, there's no way he'd know that the little boy would know the person had an ankle injury.
Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness. Mrs. Wendy, what's her name?
Old bag. Something old bag, Your Honor. Oh, I didn't even look at the screen when I saw that.
Damn, Edgeworth, she's still in the room.
That's right, I'm still here, Sonny.
And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we could continue. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Click.
We're done.
No.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. I can finish this. It's only 4 lines.
Alright.
I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking!
Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Mrs. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there was something I was told not to talk about.
Nothing to talk about.
By whom?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edge Lord who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Testify, sister, testify!
Alright.
Well, the studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldberg, this is crucial information. Why'd you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you in listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Down.
Oh, this is a bad dream, Your Honor! Witness the power of the old bag!
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Damn it!
Alright. I think I know what
Well, the studios
press.
wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people in the studios at the day of the murder.
Just to spare your throat.
Who were those people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, it's Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Nick, yes, there was a Studio 2. This was shown multiple times. We saw this sign. We examined it.
Get your head in the game, Nick.
Well, if you look at the guide map.
What, were you like disassociating while we were investigating?
I
I thought that was Studio S!
Okay, if you play this game while looking at the map and looking at the sign, then you could technically miss this. Here it is. Also, it does just do this a lot. You go through the line and make it and all the way to the left. Why did I say line? I meant gate.
It is a line on the map.
I guess it's a line. Yeah, that's close enough.
Half where the monkey's head was falling over!
And then be jumping on the bed. What fell?
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think we already asked all my questions, but...
Let's take a break.
Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at the Global Studios on that day of question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they were not been questioned. I hold it will be impossible to declare the verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Mrs. Oldberg, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
Oh shit. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends today's proceeding in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. We're done.
Wait,
Well,
I have more questions.
Too late. Too late, Nick.
No, that was Miss Oldberg.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I say...
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We will find out more about the director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone really had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
He's the one who actually pretty much treated you like actually a suspect to yourself. Don't feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
There we go.
And that's
To be
it.
continued.
Yay!
Extra long recording
So
session
am I good to
today.
go have
It
dinner
was very
now?
fun.
Yes.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, we gotta do the outro.
Well, yeah, we have to do
Outro.
the outro. Alright, quick outros. Everyone?
I'm
Hi.
Stormblade here, just a random guy who hangs out with these people.
I was Tiger Hat. I would like to have today's recommendation be the Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door Tower of Trials mod. It's a mod made by JD Acer, which turns the entire game into a roguelike similar to Hades. It's very fun. Try it out.
And my name is Silver Shadow, and if you want to catch actually what I can do, come over to Polygon Silver Shadow to actually see who, what, where, how, and when about me. On Twitch.tv.
And this is Castaway Gaming. At the time of this recording, tune in tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for the next part of the Radical Red not Soul Link Dex Lock. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired and hungry.
Think all of
That
us
makes
are.
2 of us.
3.
Ever, did you do your outro?
Oh, yeah. I'm currently in the middle for fun doing my second playthrough of Pokemon's Mystery Dungeons Explorers of Darkness, and by pure chance, I've picked Mudkip for my partner twice.
Nice.
Mudkip.
And
Good Pokemon.
and I've
The
been
second best Pokemon after Rupert.
Yeah, true. And I've been Yukiko.
Oh, I got casted as a Turtwig.
And if you're watching this, then thank you very much. See you later.
you.
Bye.